Everyone tells you okra is good for your blood sugar. That is, okra helps you to lower your blood sugar. But what they fail to tell you is that you have to prepare okra in a special way if you truly want to reap the blood sugar lowering effect. You can't just prepare it the way everyone is preparing it and expect it to help lower your blood sugar. Today, I'll be showing you the low sugar way to prepare your okra. But first, let's look at why okra is special. What is the rave about? Why is everyone praising okra? It's because of the slime. The way okra draws is called mucilage. And what it does is to act like a sponge in your stomach. And it helps slows down how fast sugar enters your blood after you eat. But here is the problem. Heat is the enemy of okra. When you boil your okra for 20 minutes and it turns brownish yellow color, what you've done is basically killed the nutrients and fiber in that particular okra. And all you are eating is dead vegetable. So, to make okra work for you, follow these three simple steps. Number one, don't over chop your okra. So the more you mince your okra into tiny bits, in fact, the worst is those that blend their okra, that you won't even see any chunk in the okra. Stop blending your okra from today. And if you want to chop it, stop mincing it into very tiny bits. And you should try as much as possible to slice them into large chunks if you want to reap the blood sugar lowering effects of okra. Rule number two, never cook your okra for more than 5 minutes. That is, you should cook okra for 5 minutes maximum. Your okra, when you finish cooking it, the color should still be green, vibrant green, not dull brown. And rule number three, watch the oil. Stop drowning your okra in palm oil. Stop using processed oil. Stop using too much oil to cook your okra. In fact, if you can cook your okra without oil, perfect. That is how I cook my okra. I don't use any oil and I enjoy it. See, there's no difference between the okra that they drenched in oil and the one that doesn't contain oil. The only difference is that the one that has oil will look like inviting in quotes. So apart from that, the taste doesn't change, it doesn't remove anything. Instead, you are preparing a healthy okra that will do your body good, because when you remove oil, when you remove too much oil, you are reducing the amount of saturated fat that you are taking in, which you know that as a diabetic you really have to reduce. Now let's enter my kitchen together and watch how I prepare my okra in a blood sugar friendly way. So put your pan on fire, because I'm not using any oil to prepare this particular meal. I just added water, then I added my proteins and my spices, just seasoning, salt, then crayfish with pepper. So I just mix everything together and allow that to simmer. Then after a few minutes, I added my okra. You can see how I chopped my okra here. They are not too tiny. You can see the chunks, the big chunks there. And I even went ahead to add some vegetables into the okra to increase the fiber content in it. And just stir everything together, allow to cook for a
You're
few minutes,
welcome
and
back.
that's it.
If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please, this is the right time to do so. Kindly give it a like so that the algorithm can push it to many Nigerians that need to see this video. Now, don't go and eat this medicinal okra with a mountain of eba, mountain of semo, mountain of pounded yam. This is going to defeat the purpose, because it's not going to lower your blood sugar even if you have prepared it this way that is healthy. Instead, you can pair your okra with unripe plantain flour. You can pair it with oat fiber swallow. I didn't say oatmeal swallow. Oat fiber swallow is different. That is fiber. Try and get your hands on it. Stop buying instant oatmeal and grinding it into powder, using it to make swallow and say you are eating healthy. It's going to spike your blood sugar as a diabetic. What you should go for instead is oat fiber swallow. You can also pair it with any of your vegetable swallow, like your cabbage swallow if you are the type that makes them,
your eggplant swallow, your cucumber swallow, and all that. That is great. It's not going to cause any spike at all in your blood sugar when you eat like this. Also, you can just dish some into a bowl for yourself with plenty of protein and eat like that. I eat it like that most times with no swallow. And trust me, you'll be surprised how full you will feel after eating this. So start cooking your okra this way and start eating your okra this way, and you're definitely going to see a difference in your blood sugar. I know you found this video helpful. Kindly give it a huge thumbs up, like it, share it on all your social media platforms so that we can get this information out to as many Nigerian diabetics that really need it. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy and let's keep beating diabetes one meal at a time. I'll see you in my next one.